A Republican-led investigation accuses Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton of law-breaking and overreach to benefit him and a big-money donor, all while building a culture of fear and retaliation in his office. Hello, I'm Steve Eager.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. The House General Investigating Committee took no action after the hearing, and the chairman would not say whether there would be a recommendation to censure or impeach Paxton. Fox 4's Sean Rabb listened in on the many hours of testimony by 4 investigators to the committee. Sean.
Yeah, those investigators testified their probe into the Attorney General found Paxton repeatedly violated state law, misused office monies, and abused his power to help a friend and a political backer.
General Paxton is now, and was at the time of all relevant events, the top law enforcement officer in the state of Texas.
For better than 3 hours, seasoned attorneys told the GOP-controlled House General Investigating Committee multiple times and multiple ways Attorney General Paxton did not follow the law, beginning with firing 4 OAG employees who expressed concerns about his actions to the FBI, whistleblowers protected by state law.
Each of these 4 men is a conservative Republican civil servant. Interviews showed that they wanted to be loyal to General Paxton, and they tried to advise him well, often, and strongly. And when that failed, each was fired after reporting General Paxton to law enforcement.
This current investigation stems from the settlement reached between Paxton and the whistleblowers, $3.3 million that, because it involves taxpayer funds, must be approved by the Texas legislature, so far blocked by House Speaker Dade Phelan. The Paxton probe revealed he broke laws to help a campaign contributor named Nate Paul, who donated $25,000 to Paxton and gave a job to a woman Paxton had an affair with. Paxton, the committee was told, took extraordinary steps to help his friend.
I ask that we look at the pattern and deviations from the norm. Questions not just of criminal activity, but also of ethical impropriety and transparent or lacking transparency of action. I'd ask that you consider who benefits.
Look, I don't know. This is unprecedented for what they're doing.
While the hearing was taking place, Ken Paxton could be heard on the Mark Davis Show.
I have no idea why they've chosen to do this. We settle cases all the time. If they didn't want to pay it, it's in their hands to either pay it or not pay it, and we knew that. So this is a level that is shocking to me, especially from a Republican House.
The committee learned almost everyone interviewed during their dive into Paxton feared what might happen. Committee Chairman, Republican State Rep Andrew Murr wanted clarity.
Nearly every single person expressed fear and concern about retaliation from Ken Paxton.
Lead investigator Aaron Epley told the chairman, independent of one another, all but one person interviewed feared retaliation.
That is absolutely accurate.
2 hours into hearing how Paxton allegedly abused his power and the office of Attorney General, Houston Democrat Ann Johnson asked Epley,
so is it fair to say the OAG's office was effectively hijacked for an investigation by Nate Paul through the Attorney General Ken Paxton?
That would be my opinion.
Now, after the hearing, Paxton put out a statement that includes, it is not surprising that a committee appointed by liberal Speaker Dade Phelan would seek to, quote, disenfranchise Texas voters and sabotage my work as Attorney General. He called the testimony false, misleading, and reprehensible. Every allegation, he says, is easily disproved. If there is any action taken against Mr. Paxton, it would have to happen quickly before the end of the legislative session, which is Monday, unless the governor calls a special session.